In the kitchen, Mairlyn Smith, home economist, beautiful woman, and I gotta say, you sent me the note, dress for this segment. We're talking watermelons.
We are.
You ready for it?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Here we go. Human watermelon.
Right there.
Flesh, exterior, we got it covered.
Right
there you
I'm
go.
listening, Mama. I'm listening.
All right, this baby is one of my very, very favorite summer fruits.
Yes.
And,
is it a fruit or vegetable? Is it
it's
fruit?
a fruit.
It is.
The seeds are inside. Yeah. Okay. And one of the best things about it is that people just think it's like, you know, a nice summer thing, but it's really good for you.
Okay.
And the biggest one is lycopene. And have you heard of lycopene in tomatoes? Lycopene is an antioxidant that may reduce your chance of developing prostate cancer. Oh. So it's really good for guys to be eating this. But lycopene in tomatoes, you have to cook it to absorb it. But in watermelon, you can just eat it straight up.
Okay. So
and you're totally getting it.
This is great to know. So, you know, anytime I'm shopping, I see a lot of watermelons.
Yep. And people are thumping them, right?
Yeah, they're thumping them.
Don't thump them unless you're a drum tuner. You have no idea what you're listening to. You're looking for weight. Okay, so it should be heavy for its size because it's full of water.
Like 5 to 10 pounds?
Well, I don't know. They're all different depending on the size. But you could feel that and then try another one. Like, feel how heavy that is.
This has got some
really heavy.
I always look for the big, like
you're right. Spot, and you know why that's called the sunspot? Yeah. And that means it was ripened in the sun, and then all the chlorophyll happened, right? So you're going to get a juicy, heavy one, no dents. That's how you pick it.
I like it juicy.
You like it juicy?
Juicy.
Okay, now let's move this out of the way because we're going to show you how to cut them.
There's a technique for cutting.
There's a technique. All right. Okay. So there's lots of different ways to do anything, but this is my way, okay?
Okay.
So, all right, you cut it into a quarter. Now watch carefully. You're going to slice right through, like to there, like almost all the way through on a diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay, go through.
Okay.
And then you're going to do another one farther down.
Yeah.
Okay, be very careful. Don't cut your hand off. And then you're going to twirl it around and do it on the other side.
Oh, this is good. I would just like cut the whole thing in half before.
We're making cubes because the theory is if you cut it, you will eat it. Don't cut your hand off. Okay, so when you finish those ones, now what you're going to do is you're going to slice it down this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so cut down, cut down, cut down, cut down, cut down, down. And then with your knife, you're going to release the watermelon by cutting all the way around almost to the rind. And then, oh, you know what? I didn't bring a bowl. We'll stick it on the plate. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I love these cutting boards, by the way. Where'd you get these?
Aren't those pretty? I can't remember. I bought them so many years ago because I thought one day I'll use them. Yeah. And look, you have cubes of watermelon. Isn't that genius? You almost cut your hand off. I'm so scared. I gave you my good knife too, okay?
It's really cutting.
And then when you dump it out, you have pre-cubed watermelon. Look at that! Okay, yours aren't quite as pretty as mine, but you tried your best. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
That's juicy too.
That is a juicy one, right? Because they're 92% water, and there's potassium in them. And potassium, this is good for your composter. Okay. Or you can put it in your, you have green bins here, don't you?
Yeah, we have
green bins.
We'll make it work.
You guys are trendy.
Well,
You're
green
cool.
Bins, we put the green bins
I know, okay. Well, if you had a composter in the backyard, it's good. Okay. But a lot of people, they eat watermelon because it's really good for potassium. And potassium actually helps regulate your blood pressure. So that is a genius food. Vitamin B, A, C, it's fantastic.
And this is good because?
Yes, because when I cut it up, then you're going to actually serve it. Because if you're going to leave a whole watermelon in your fridge, like it's kind of like, oh, I'm not going to eat that.
I've done that before.
You let it rot?
I get it. It's a good idea, and it just sits in the fridge because I got too lazy to cut it.
Right, and then the whole thing goes in the composter. Okay, now what can you do with watermelon? Well, you can make it into this cool watermelon feta cheese salad.
That's sexy.
Okay, so what you're going to do is stick your watermelon cubes on the... It's sexy. I like that. It is a sexy salad.
Well,
it's very
we were just saying, if you're going to come do a cooking segment, I mean, you got to dress up the table. You got to sex it up a bit,
Got to sex it up. Okay, so put all your little watermelon chunks on there. You can put as many as you want. Put them out kind of flatter. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, I said as many as you want, and you listened. Okay, that's good. Okay, serves 5. And then I'll put your feta cheese on. So this is feta. No, they're going to eat it later. Okay, and then you're going to sprinkle this on with some green onion or chives if you have them in your garden. Okay. That's about right. Okay, good. And then you're going to put the green onion on. And then we're going to add mint leaves. And just tear them up. Because you don't want to rip them up. You don't want to cut them, they'll bruise. So just tear them up and throw them on. And then the little gourmet recipe thing is, this is a balsamic glaze. So you can squirt that on, like drizzle it. Or if you don't have any balsamic glaze, you can use regular balsamic and then just reduce it down. And there you have it.
Wow, fire.
There you go. Do you want to try, or you want to eat with your mouth? You want to talk with your mouth? I'll use the big fork.
Do it. Healthy Starts Here is the book. It's still sitting in my kitchen.
I love that I'm in your kitchen.
Yeah, you want it?
Oh, Jody, hi. Hello, come on in. We don't have a stand-up cutout of you. Remember the last time I was here?
That's right. We tried it. That's true. That was outstanding.
So you cut them into really big pieces, didn't you?
Are you feeding me?
Yeah, I'm feeding you. You okay? Oh, I gave them too big a piece.
That was a big piece too, sorry.
Okay, good. Do I just talk now?
Smaller. We'll take a break, and then we'll feed the crew right after. Mairlyn.
Right on.
Human watermelon.
Human watermelon. Watermelon. Mairlyn Smith.